Well, we've got the winter storm upon us. We've got a winter storm warning from 9 tonight till Thursday sometime with a mix of precipitation. It's going to be heavy snow, high winds, possibly some sleet in the mix. It's definitely something we're all preparing for. Grocery stores are going to be packed today. People out there getting their bread and milk. And that's something you want to always be prepared for. But of course, with the snow emergency impending here for central Illinois, we could see 17 plus inches of snow. So what's the emergency response going to be like? Well, let's connect now with Lieutenant Jody Huffman from the Illinois State Police to talk about the importance of being aware of these conditions. Lieutenant, thanks for taking time with us here on the WMAY Morning News Feed. What's the Illinois State Police response here going to be heading into this snow emergency over the next couple of days?
Good morning. Thanks for having me. Really, we just want to let you know that the state police has not only been planning, obviously, today, but the last couple of days we have been ramping up. And as the forecast has started to solidify, showing the large amounts of snow that are going to be happening, we are making sure that our resources and our personnel are ready for what we are going to experience. We've been working not only with internal divisions within the state police, but also with our partners in IDOT. Really, what we want to make sure is that this is coming, and we want people to be prepared for it and not wait until the storm is actually upon us to go out and get the necessary items that they are going to need to be in their houses for a couple of days.
And Lieutenant, when it comes to people who do find themselves out and they get stuck, what should they do in those situations?
So one of the most important things that we can do is if you find yourself in a situation where involved in a crash, your vehicle's in the median or on the shoulder, the most important thing that we can do as the state police is that you need to stay in your vehicle. If you have slid off the roadway, there's probably a good chance that someone else is going to be sliding off the roadway, perhaps behind you. And so what we want to do is make sure that you are as safe as possible in a situation. So you need to stay in your vehicle. If you and obviously have your cell phone, call for assistance, but staying in your vehicle is key to ensuring your safety.
When it comes to calling for assistance, should they dial 911? Should they call the local sheriff, or who should they get a hold of to let know that they're in a bad situation?
Certainly. No, the easiest way to do is go ahead and call 911. Many times we can triage the situation, whether we get 911 calls from all over. So the telecommunicators are fantastic about making sure to get the drivers the appropriate law enforcement unit, whether it's the sheriff's office or a local unit. They're fantastic about getting that to send out. We would always encourage, obviously when you're in your vehicle, you need to have those emergency things such as a blanket, a charged up cell phone. Ensure that you're wearing warm clothing. Many times we'll go out to a crash and we'll find a driver who is not frankly dressed for the road conditions or the weather conditions. So make sure that when you're out in your vehicle, if you absolutely have to be on the roadway, please ensure that you're dressed for the weather.
Have some gloves in the car. Have some kind of head dressing of sorts, be it a beanie
Yes.
or a hat or something. These types of things definitely important to have in the vehicle. And with the winter storm coming, you've got that winter storm warning from 9 tonight until Thursday, with upwards to 17, possibly 18 inches, and it could be sleet, snow, wind, all of
Yes.
that mixed. So I don't know what the definition exactly is of a blizzard, but this definitely sounds like it. We're talking with Lieutenant Jody Huffman with the District 9 Illinois State Police headquarters here, just making sure that you're aware of the weather situation. And Lieutenant, also, it's important to remind people about Scott's Law and the importance
Sure.
of moving over and slowing down. This is exactly the types of situations that we want people to be very cognizant of that.
So, well, we all know that the roads are going to be extremely hazardous. Obviously, if we have a large amount of snow, the most important thing I can tell you is that we are asking drivers to stay off of the roadways. That will let the emergency crews, not only IDOT, the plows, law enforcement, medical personnel, fire personnel, tow companies do their jobs. And one of the ways that we can make sure that all of those people are kept safe is that if you have to be out for an emergency situation, you need to be aware. You need to slow down. That's the number one thing. But then, of course, with Scott's Law, you need to make sure that you are slowing down and moving over to give those emergency crews the room that they need to work safely.
And
This
absolutely be
is
mindful
real.
also of snow plows. They're going to be out, I would imagine,
Yes,
early, getting the roads prepped. So even before the real thick of the snow, just be cognizant of those emergency vehicles out there. Making sure that they're the first responders, not just clearing the roads, but also responding to any accidents there may be. Lieutenant,
yes.
again, just give us an overview of what Illinois State Police has been doing the past few days in anticipation of what we're going to see in the next few days here.
Sure. This has been obviously a busy time for us, and we've gotten our personnel, our staffing levels, and obviously increased to ensure that we have all the needed staffing that we believe are going to be needed across all 7 of our counties. Um, all the way from Mason, Menard, Morgan, Cass, Christian, Logan, and Sangamon. So District 9 is a huge area, and we just want to make sure that everybody is covered. Our most important partner, I will tell you, is IDOT, and we work with them. We've been communicating with them, ensuring that we are in lockstep with them to clear the roadways and to get them, um, as much room as we can to help them with their mission as well. Really, we just want people to understand this is the real deal. This is going to happen, and we are asking people to once this starts, please stay off the roadways. They're going to be hazardous, and this is not the time to run out to get takeout or to get a cup of coffee. This is a time to stay at home and be safe.
Lieutenant Jody Huffman, thank you so much for taking time with us to give us what the Illinois State Police is doing to prepare for the emergency weather, and of course, encouraging people to be mindful of the weather and stay home through the thick of it. Greatly appreciate your time. Be safe out there. Thanks for what you're doing.
All right, see you soon. Thanks, Ray.
It is the WMAY morning news feed now coming up on 7 o'clock, and we also